In today's episode, I'm going to teach you 5 new member onboarding mistakes that kill retention and how you can avoid them. Welcome to the $1 Million Memberships Podcast, where we help female entrepreneurs like yourself start, grow, and scale multiple 6- and 7-figure online memberships with simple, step-by-step strategies that actually work.
Your life is about to get so good.
Let's dive in. Welcome back to the $1 Million Memberships Podcast. I'm so excited to have you here. And if you are new here, I'm so excited to welcome you to the podcast. This podcast started as a limited 9-part series, really walking you through my 8-step framework to taking you from a brand new membership to a multiple 6- and 7-figure membership. And the feedback, the messages I was getting, how much you guys were really telling me and expressing that you needed a podcast like this and you needed this. I wanted to keep it going. So now we release episodes every single week. But if you're new here, I definitely highly recommend you jump back to our first episodes and go listen to the series. It's the first, I believe, 9 episodes of this podcast. You can also go to the link in the show notes. And if you sign up through your email there, I also deliver you the 7 videos and then also some PDF versions of the training so that you can really save them to your desktop or your phone and come back and use them anytime so that when you're building your membership, you can really refer to them. So definitely recommend you go and do that. But today we are getting into 5 new member onboarding mistakes that kill retention and how you can avoid them. Onboarding, I just got off a call with my $1 Million Memberships Club, which is my monthly membership, teaching you how to transition from just one-on-one services into building a highly profitable and scalable group membership program. We are focusing on onboarding this month. And something I had just told my members on our last strategy call is if there is one area where your membership needs to be airtight, like, yes, ideally we want our entire membership to be airtight, but if there is one area that you really, really want to nail down, it's going to be your onboarding, because your first 30 days can truly determine the next 300. It can determine if someone stays in your membership or if they are out the door the minute that they can cancel. And I want you to think of it this way. Think of your own experience with something. If you joined a program or a membership and you noticed that the emails were clunky, that the logins weren't working, that the links were broken, what are you going to think? Probably you're going to think, oh my God, this was a mistake, or oh my God, these people don't actually have it together, or oh my gosh, like what did I just invest into? You just start to worry, you start to spin, you start to question your investment, question your decision. And that is exactly what is going to happen with your members. If they join your membership and it's clunky, if it's not working, and it's not absolutely seamless. When someone has a bad experience right off the bat, they are then going to continue to look for other things that are wrong. They're going to notice it more because they already have that first experience of it not going well, something going wrong. They're going to automatically, even subconsciously, start to look for other things that are wrong and almost like talk themselves into and convince themselves that this isn't the place for them. But the opposite can also be true. If you have absolutely seamless onboarding, everything is great, they feel so welcomed, you do all of the things that we're going to talk about in this episode, even if they get into your membership and say there is a broken link or say there is something that doesn't work for them, it's not going to register in their mind as, oh my God, this place sucks. Like they already had such a good experience. It's not going to hit as much. They're going to more so be looking for the positive inside of your membership. So if it's a bad experience, they're looking for the negative. They're looking for what else could go wrong. If it's a really great experience and something does happen, because guess what? We're all humans. There's going to be kinks inside of your membership, especially if you're first getting started. It's just pretty much unavoidable. You're going to have little kinks that will happen. But if you have a great onboarding experience, it's not going to be as detrimental to your members. So let's get into the 5 new member onboarding mistakes that kill retention and what you can be doing instead and what you should be doing instead. So the first mistake is there is no clear success path. So number 1, there is no clear success path. What this means is that when your members come into your membership, there should be somewhere, either in your start here section, in your email, where it's really letting them know this is what your journey is going to look like. This is what you're going to do inside of the membership. Now, this can look completely different if you have, say, a low ticket $27 a month community membership versus if you have a $2,000 a month mastermind type membership. However, every single membership can have a success path. For instance, inside of $1 Million Memberships Club, we take our members through our 8-step $1 Million Memberships framework. It is so clear inside of our emails. It is so clear inside of our Start Here section. It is so clear on even our sales page that this is the success path, that these are the things that you are going to do inside of this membership. When they come into our membership, they even have a checklist where they can actually see the checklist, the bullet points of what they need to do under each step of our success path, so they can physically see on day 1 what their journey is going to look like. They don't just feel like they're thrown into the membership and they're just hoping for the best and they hope this works. They can actually see what it is that they need to do inside of this membership and what their journey is going to look like. And this is exciting. Number 2 is that there is no instant win. When your members come into your membership, they need to feel like they're making some sort of progress. Every single membership, it doesn't matter if you have a community-based membership, it doesn't matter if you just have a resources membership, it doesn't matter if you have something like a full-on coaching membership, there can be an instant win inside of your membership, whether that's connect with the first member, whether that's introduce yourself, whether that's complete your first mini challenge, whatever it is. Every single membership should and can have an instant win for your new members. And the reason why you want to do this is because you want them to feel like they're actually making progress. Even if it's small progress, you want them to feel bought in, like they're making progress, like they feel like, oh my God, I can do this. This is exciting. I just completed something already. Oh my God, this is the best. Make a note that I said they need to have a small instant win. If they feel overwhelmed on day 1, they are more likely to leave. If they feel like they aren't making progress somehow, they are more likely to leave. So you don't want to give them this massive checklist that's going to take them 24 hours on day 1. You want to make this first instant win small, something they can do in 5 to 10 minutes, something where they feel like they got the first thing done, and then they are onto the races inside of your membership. Next week, we're actually going to be going through specifics of what needs to be included in your Start Here section. Number 3 mistake is that membership founders think that onboarding just ends after the first couple of days. And that could not be further from the truth. You want your onboarding to last for a few weeks, even up to an entire month. You don't want to front load your onboarding, because if you front load your onboarding, which basically just means you're just piling on the emails, piling on the notification, and giving your members just huge packages of stuff that they need to do right in that first week, that's going to lead to overwhelm. Especially if you have a lower to mid-ticket membership. Most people who are joining a lower to mid-ticket membership have a lot of other stuff going on. It's not maybe like their primary investment. And again, this is just in most cases, not all cases. But you want to make sure that your onboarding is actually spread out. You're not front loading it and causing a ton of overwhelm. So you really want to drip it out over that first month and make it super digestible, make it bite-sized, make it something again where your new members get an email notification or a notification inside of their app, and it's just bite-sized, digestible, something they can actually do right then and there, maybe something that takes them another 5 to 10 minutes, and you're just making it easy for them. For an example, inside of $1 Million Memberships Club, we give all of our members a 30-day new member email onboarding funnel. So what this is, and it's not 30 emails, it's over a span of 30 days. So I think it's about 14 emails total. But what is inside of this email sequence is it's just every second day emails that you can send to your new members while they're going through the first 30 days of your membership. So every day, or every email, I should say, it's just going to be things like a new tip on how to get the best results inside of the membership, or how to use the membership fully. So this could be something like, here's how to use the community on one of the emails. And then maybe the next email is, have you gotten a chance to check out the modules yet? Here's a tip to time block, or here's a tip, save it to your desktop, whatever it is. Maybe the next email is about your success path checklist. So maybe it's something along the lines of, have you got a chance to download your checklist yet? If not, here's the link, download it right now. Here's how you can get started. So you're just really making every little piece inside of your membership super digestible for your new members. You're not giving them all of this information right on day one. You're not making a 3-page email right on day one saying, here's this, here's this, here's this, here's this, because that is so overwhelming. You're actually taking it and you're dripping it out over 30 days. Now, again, in our next podcast episode, I'm going to talk about this start here section and what should actually be included. And in that podcast episode, I do talk about a new member welcome video that you should have. And that kind of gives an overview of the entire membership, because you will have people who want to dive in and get their grasps on everything on day one. So you don't want to hide things and make sure and leave it for the 30 days. You still want to have it available to them, but you also, to really hit the camp of people who maybe need it more in bite-sized chunks, you also want to be dripping it out and just reminding them of, oh, here's this, here's this, here's that. All right, number 4 new member onboarding mistake people make, and this is a huge one, you guys. This is an absolute game changer one, is they don't facilitate member-to-member connection within the first 48 hours. You have to remember, when it comes to memberships, and it does not matter if it's a low $27 a month membership or a high ticket $2,500 a month mastermind membership, people typically join your membership for the content, right? Unless it's just a community-based membership, but people typically join for the content and they stay for the community. The community and having members connect to each other is what gets people really bought into your membership. This is what truly holds your membership together. This is the membership glue, is the community. You cannot have a thriving, growing, snowballing, multiple 6, multiple 7-figure membership if you have a stagnant community. It's just not going to happen. Community is the glue. And so you want to make sure that one of the first tasks that you get your members to do when they join your membership is to go connect with a member, whether that's posting an introduction of themselves into the community and then going through the other introductions and finding someone who they really resonate with and commenting on their post, whether it's pairing with an accountability buddy, whatever it is. You want to make sure that your members are connecting with at least one other member. If someone comes into your community and they feel like they're on the outside, they're just kind of watching from a distance, that person is way more likely to leave the membership, either once their first month is up, or if you have a commitment period, once the commitment period is up. But if they have ties in the community, if they have people that they're within the community, if they have connections that they make within the community, that is going to be what makes them want to stay inside of your membership. So that is absolutely crucial. Make sure that you have something in your onboarding that gets your members right away, as soon as they log into that community, as soon as they set up their new member profile, that they are connecting with a member, whether that is you connecting them or whether that is them connecting with someone else. It's so important. And lastly, number 5 new member onboarding mistake is no first week celebration or connection. It is imperative that you are celebrating your new members when they come in. This is not only just welcoming them to the community, so definitely doing a welcome post for your new members every single week inside of your community, really connecting with them, but this can also take it one step further, which is, again, why we build elite memberships here, why you're going to build $1 million membership, which is what this podcast is about, rather than just a 4-figure membership. You want to take it one step further than just the typical welcoming new members, and you want to have a system in place, whether this is you, whether this is your community manager, where you are keeping an eye on your new members during their first week and you are celebrating them. This could be either their first post, this could be the first challenge they completed, this could be they've completed their first module. Whatever it is, whatever you want to track, you want to make sure that you are celebrating them, that you are making them feel recognized. And when someone feels recognized, they want to stay. So let's go through this list again. 5 new member onboarding mistakes that kill your retention. Number 1 is no clear success path. Number 2 is no instant win. Number 3 is onboarding is done after week 1. Number 4 is no member to member connection. And number 5 is no first week celebration and connection. Again, if you have just landed here, I really encourage you to go check out our first 9 episodes. You can also get all the PDFs and training guides right to your email if you go to the link in the show notes and sign up for it. And if you're really ready to start your membership and you want to do it the right way so you can grow to multiple 6 or 7 figures, I've actually just recently recorded a 35-minute on-demand training walking you through the exact step-by-step system you need to do so. I have broken it down. I've taken my 8-step framework and I've broken it down into 4 crucial, essential steps that you can take right away to actually get the ball rolling, to get your membership up and off the ground, and to have your first strategic as fuck launch inside so that you can start bringing members in, you can grow your email list, and then you can get the ball rolling. I've already gotten so many great messages and feedback from this masterclass. I had someone message me and said they binged it at 2 a.m. And then I think it was like 6 a.m. when she messaged me, and she already had templates up. She already had some of her launch plan done. She was like literally ready to sell her membership after it. So I really encourage you to go take a listen. After you listen, go message me on Instagram too and let me know what you think. I love hearing from you guys, and make sure you come back next week because we are diving even deeper into what needs to be included in your onboarding for your membership. All right, I will see you next week. Bye.